the issue with that say enye obia so na pe wontumi asem ye de kan establish sadin
Okay.
And you look at obia first camera to say the look at the party executives ana obi o ska o party nim bia no emboa meanwhile nye obi o ska o party nim bia na pe wontumi asem ebinum kra pese omo in fact omo hu so e chairman akra no mbo ye onkofo biza ene wo mo pe na asem party say abronya mo ne ade ba abronya so oni se ska ene oba be yi chapa the same way NDC political heads at the Yoko now are looking at his direction because or your opponent. So we know that there's a political angle to what is happening. And indeed, it could be that, yes, whatever allegation that they are alleging, we are not there yet.
This is not surprising, like considering the fact that we are. This is a game. Politics is a game. I understand.
Okay.
Yes.
So they are all playing the game now.
They are all playing the games. So Wontumi is arrested, and there are people that are also looking at contesting in a position Wontumi is also eyeing. Wontumi is seeking to contest as a national chairman now.
Okay.
Yes. And even said the NDC, we are afraid of him that if he becomes the national chairman, NDC will become the next winner of the next elections.
Obi ani nanim sa so obi will be kra na yenim kwan nkofo bi especially politicians fa so nya omonema bi okrum ha enu nti no enye bete sa so obi be ba se 50 million eda o enti oba be give bill to Chama Wontumi and because of that akwane so be wrong Kofipedia wrong to say omo was can be no omo farmer no omo ni bi. They want to say Omunibi, Ebia Omo ye willing to bail Chama Wontumi, but they don't have the money that they are quoting. That is it. We shouldn't assume for them so o person ka Omo will be there. Maybe a person Omo ka say ebi Omo fa kwan boni so awie ska nti Omo go famra.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Ebra chairman Wontumi ebra yina yete se yedna koto aban kukumu aban ekura ni mu no. Assembly ebeto abontin. The beto abontin is oh aban kra de aban peso obekra ni mu aban peso jana no ko. Nemo before e be jana no. Ye pese obi megdan na chi ne hu se papa okoi. So that ye hwehwe no ye huna obeboa na na mantimi aboa kra because of the money be see anti no. Ye beji akọ. That conversation is still ongoing. That who will stand behind Chairman Wontumi to help with the 50 million bail term or bail condition? And no basine as a dane. We had one person came up
50 cedis or dollars.
Cedis.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Everyone.
You're right.
One person. Yes, enya baako. Akadiaka. Obia edwane eno enama ene ye nkomo na uko many platforms including the various social media platforms and come back could be wa man for say hey NPP for me fake NPP for penny for omo ye fake in fact every party na ye fake don't just party kan na wo wi asim ha nyina no omo timi nya ni problem oh I have assets or I have this, that will be worth 50 million. Obi any ho. And I say nipampo 5, 10, 3, kabo mo mutiminya. Obi ayi ni no. And obi actually be a friend of Coffee Chain. AKA Coffee Chain. Coffeepedia. Pesa men kind of Coffeepedia actually. Na ivia mentuma mapamfo on a show actually ding PNP, Pop and Politics. Koviche actually say, most of the NPP guys currently at Iyoko do not necessarily like Wontumi. They are simply trying to feed off their attention. If you pay attention to the guy who threatened a naked demo, you would realize he is positioning himself well ahead of their internal election. He is seeking to be elected as the national organizer and has seen an opportunity to show that he is the man for the job. In such times, even acting a fool could prove profitable. The politicians are aware of this, and you know Afenyo won't let the camera pass by without grabbing a headline. 50 million cedis, 2 sureties, should be easy for them if they want him out. They don't. They prefer the headlines. If they wanted him out, they would have reached out to some of their businessmen. Afenyo can provide assets worth more than half the amount can Japan, Brian Achampon. Can all step in? Hey, you know, strong name, so. They are just enjoying their attention. If there is one person most of them would be happy to see locked up for a long time, that person is Wontumi. They are feeding off it. It is not love. It is not unity. It is just a play around the issue in pretense of trying to fix it. Kofipedia dio diabano. Sisi ya minoka say, NPP panifoni de bebre na amako iyoko. Na yetete mpo se omokokra na omo pese omni iyoko fon panifo bi mpo din komo mpo na emfa. At the time ani your studio ani show yi. Ni ate se NPP flag bearer dada no. Dr. Mahmoud Baomi, I saw no crampo wako iyoko. Na asebisi ya Mr. Kakra. Ebra eche Dr. Chairman Wontumi fresh no. Said ne man nyina yanko ene man nyina yanko mkogo be edu anajo be 11. Na iyoko empty. Obi eni ho. Hey! Na nyina mo se mo nko no. Mo si ene ne beda ha no. What happened? They say MP 1 no akota ne V8 mu na vum. 2 no akota ne V8 na vum. Omo try V8 mi na man sign no. And I call foot.
So yes.
And I'm the 2. I'm the 2 so.
I'm so hey now I'm foot.
I'm down foot now I'm the 2 so.
Almost of I'm Lexus.
Charlie Lexus. Thank you, Valeto. On from Lexus and almost the trust there. Pack, share. Hey, you could I empty. But guys, yentie asama Kofipedia kind na mimisa mo say. The no cry woman is saying modern was saying party normal boss strategy B at our den. How many honorable Valeto start?
Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for this opportunity. So yes, Chairman Wontumi has been on top of the news over the weekend. Like
Charlie, in fact, throughout the week.
Throughout the week.
Yeah, throughout the week.
You can't talk about even entertainment when they are talking, they are having conversations.
They are discussing it.
One way throughout, they bump into that conversation. See, Chairman Wontumi issue na case na is here na MPP phone be na everybody is taking it to his or her angle. Ebimu say some MPP members are not showing up to show their solidarity to Chairman Wontumi. And some are also accusing others MPP members that they are being political about the whole issue, like internally to favor certain candidates in regards to the upcoming internal elections that the NPP are coming to have.
Okay.
One of such issues is one that I think one of the NPP communicators, I forgot his name quite. He said Japan is against Chairman Wontumi because when Chairman Wontumi went to the when Japan went to the Yoko office, he was supposed to say something that will unite MPP, but not to credit NDC. So Japan passed a comment that if it was the NDC, they would have rallied behind Wontumi But what the NPP is doing, they are rather being hypocritic. You understand? They are doing like they love Wontumi, but deep down they don't support Wontumi, because when Wontumi was arrested, they were rather attacking certain executive members in the party.
Okay.
So he referenced that if he was the NDC has a united front, and he even cited that when Atufosin was being tried, the minority then protested in support of Atufosin until Atufosin was giving justice, or giving his hearing, and he was citing that example, and people came after Ken Japon for passing that comment and backlashing. You see, and the comment you just read from the post,
Wikipedia,
you see, he's making a point, and from my point of view, yes, it's a legitimate assertion that he's raising. Yeah, politics is politics. You understand? Even if a party member or a party executive, excuse me to say, passes on, it's an opportunity for another person to rise. You understand? So any little thing that happens, there's an interest that will arise from it.
Okay.
So yes, Wontumi is arrested. They are gearing towards their internal elections, and so this is not surprising, like considering the fact that we are. This is a game. Politics is a game. I understand.
Okay.
Yes.
So they are all playing the game now.
They are all playing the games. So Wontumi is arrested, and there are people that are also looking at contesting in a position Wontumi is also eyeing. Wontumi is seeking to contest as a national chairman now.
Okay.
Yes. And he even said the NDC, we are afraid of him, that if he becomes the national chairman, NDC will become the next winner of the next elections. And so
I heard that
in the NPP that also thinks that they work for the party so much that it's also their turn to also climb to certain spots, that they are willing to go head to head with you, and this has happened to you. Maybe it wasn't their intention that should happen to you, but once it has happened to you, now go the Allah, like, you understand, it will be an opportunity for them. You know, this also incurs financial implications on Wontumi, you understand?
Okay.
To definitely have financial repercussions on him, because before all this case will be settled and things, it's a legal proceeding.
Okay.
There are even more developments to come out of this whole issue. Investigations are going on. It may even happen that there will be concessions placed on all his properties to the extent that he will even get money to campaign.
Oh.
Yes, he can be crippled because you've intentionally or deliberately committed financial loss to the state, and it will amount to a certain penalty. Apart from settling those kind of loss that you cause to the state, there can be a penalty attached to whatever that you are
charges they put on you. Okay.
But it's allegations. So they are all allegations.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying that investigations are yet to unfold.
Yeah, okay.
So when it happens to be so, and all this legal, let's say, corrections are being imposed upon him to settle, it's going to have impact on his finances, and it's going to go a long way to affect his campaign for the internal elections. And yes, but the most important question I'll ask the people accusing certain people that they are against Wontumi is that
they are not helping.
What should they do? Should they go into the Yoko premises and go and pull out Wontumi?
No, that's not what they are saying. They are saying that Papa no, and common I want to say, oh here bail, bail no. You say onfa and near ma a bedroom 50 million
Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Ghana cedis, and a 2 shorts and rakeke.
Yeah.
And that anti NPP particular cutting na munya nipa mbeti me adu say when him say NPP, I don't know his name unfortunately, but the video is online. Osio any aje 50 million no ka de aje omko mahama ni nua ho na omo na Ghana sika nyina omo sesa go mu dem na wontumi ni na busuafo ye ton omo nyina ye nya 50 million NPP for mu wo aho no ye ton omo nyina kra 50 million ye nya in the 50 million omo ka de a na aje omko mahama ni nua Ibrahim Mahama ho.
You see this kind of comments. So NPP, there are a lot of wealthy people by diverse standards, either by legitimate means or by looting the country. They are still classified as yes, because a lot of them now have fested on the national purse to enrich themselves. We know that they should be ready for us. Most of them will grab them before. Yes.
Valento is a real politician. Well, Chamo, share Cofipedia somehow.
Yeah.
Cofipedia
semi are okay. I think my dick can be that. If you are my can say the way sometimes almost a year maybe I can say of each one they are overdoing it. You know? Obviously the same observation also I make it. Or can say there are some people within the party now. They are doing so much for the party people to notice them because they want positions in the party. I mean, up and coming election, no, they would want to lead the party in one way or the other. So this is the time for them to show that they are capable and they will defend the party no matter what, just to increase their chances of winning a position in the party. So it's obvious. I think there are some people who are doing that. I mean, where I'm in the say or can say or muska and or mumfama and mama enipa is different. And obi anso so mpese odi sika ebeye ade bia onni gidie wo mu kese. Se ho ba asem na obi beba bebeli wa say ye ohun nipa bia ohun se bibi si na obo ho kakro be pese obebo sa aka no enti no nka obi obebeli obi a onimo na odi tum se de ono kra tu for a obefa se de be a onkofa ne nto asem enti nya NPP party member bia na obetimi aka se o skanti o mebeli wontumi ebi kra na e se de ono aka wo mu no ebia na one wontumi no kra no omu ni good terms sa omu nyina party members de ba ebia ne ideologies ne how wontumi ye na ade no ono wompe but wontumi awin election eno ye chairman nti wontumi nko ye bibia ne ho akere na ono mfa ne sika nko beli wontumi onye obviously. So first of all, he can assume say any NPP party member bia or ye capable bia should be wontumi eno wrong for him to get that assertion. And then the second part is that he can also not assume say even Oma ebi omnu ntimi ye close so Omo was scan. Omo ni say na ya cause you be you anim say 50 million
and no na man for enkofo bi so ka say Omo so Omo feel say the ekofo na ye no Omo set a trap. Say what ube you anim say no 50 million bi ado ha betum. Okay, who are you?
Yes, adwuma be na oye kwan be na afasinya access
card. Say do land na assembly visa. Who are you pe? Can who say you are in trouble? It's anybody because share ekofo dey bad nkofo na set a trap. Omo twen wo be you anim say me metimi aye.
Me omo kan sa asem ne ya adwen. I mean 50 million Ghana cedis. Enyis ka kitwa o. Enti wo bi no, say ye hu bibi. Ye hu adwuma bi a wa ye be ma sa 50 million no. Enyis ka kitwa.
I also do accounting better na you.
Wo di accounting better na bibi ana say wo asset bi baby e wo kwan afa so a wo akwa ne ade like
buy what beauty.
Enye easy nti no. I think that the best way they want to me a lawyer no at this time no. Lawyer Kokua Pia also like I think that's the name. We're filing for reduction of the bill bond no. And no legally it is part of the process. And then the course of more better so much so I mean did this uncle for me bet me about say ebi ompese omugina mama because 50 million cedis enye ska ketwa say ye the quantity sika ma opipipipi ku ha
like
ku ha
500
yeah and you know obi anyi nanim sa so obi wo bi kra na yenim kwan a nkofo bi especially politicians fa so nya omo nema bi okrum ha enu ntino enye bete sa so obi be ba se 50 million eda ho and your baba be give bill to Chama Wontumi and because of that akwane so be wrong Covipedia wrong to say omo was can be no omo farmer no omo ni bi they want to say omo ni bi ebia omo ye willing to bill Chama Wontumi but they don't have the money that they are quoting that is it we shouldn't assume for them so o person ka omo obi there na bia person omo ka say ebi omo fa kwan boni so awie skant omo go famra
yes
because I don't see a lot of people having 50 million cedis legitimately in Ghana here. Ebi betimi I was
I like the word legitimately in
yes.
Ghana. Obi point me twene
Odwene ma ebi obi in other ways no but I no want me farmer because I know or the bape or no ze bebusa no say hey onya
Oko fine na onya access carry.
Omo legitimately ombe was eska no omo no enti no who beli obi with such an amount amen ko ka say NPP for we scar no betimi debi enye ska keto na omo bono ana be e kan 50 million no e no mo hu nse so ayen ko no titi sika no
500 billion
no mo ntia enye sika keto asem na ye kan wa ha no eyo pipipi kuha kan sa na omo hu ze mo ene ne ma betimi aye no enti obi nko fa say on fa sika we me kire say bibi ebi a Wontumi dwane anaase mo friend court na wa ma na bibi a me sa sika we medite kwa no vax nya no on fa mete sa enti no angle no de call ye no de be bia me ne ya adwen ye enkofu bi o party ni ma a opportunity for them to show say ye betimi aboa party no enti no they would do things you can clearly see said this thing that they are doing there is a campaign strategy for them. It's
but
not like
different people can also go and pledge. Different people. It doesn't have to come from just one person.
Yeah, of course.
And take the nipa 5, 10 bit na okay.
Music family. Okay, so the issue with that say enye obia so na pe Wontumi asem ye di kan establish sadin.
Okay.
And you look at obia first camera to say the look at the party executives na obi o ska o party nim bia no emboa meanwhile nye obi o ska o party nim bia na pe Wontumi asem ebinum kra pese omo in fact omo hu so e chairman akra no mbo ye onkofo biza ene wo mo pe na asem party say abronya mo ne ade ba abronya so oni se ska no eno aba be yi Japan eno ni problem Canada Japan a bia ye betimi assume say ni nyuma a oye ne de ade no owo no ebinum so say ompe Wontumi asem ana oni Wontumi wa asem in fact ya ampanzo say edru ba bi no before elections no Baumia ne Canada Japan elections no Wontumi na oye for Baumia and into one Canada Japan exchanges be and I don't expect Canada Japan to use his money to go and build but obe show sa solidarity na omo kan
okay
obe ko I show ni face obe try the best because onim say Wontumi a party member but also on go beyond being a party member now on maturity for them to bail him. I think it be difficult to Kakra. And I think we shouldn't push too much about who has the money to come and bail him. But them supporting say, okay, even if you don't have the money, we are with you, we stand with you. No, I think it's not a bad thing. And again, the legal team is doing the right thing by asking for reduction of the bail bond. I think that's the right way to go.
I see. Well, let's do this angle. Not fair and sorry. So, about fans or supporters, most of them at Iyoko and misbehaving. Yahoo video cry in near Baku, Coca. Otimi share police for you. Some police for now. We've seen you all. We know you. No, I almost say. Coca Timmy John Qua, Tijama, Examina, one pen question, Sam, yay! Coca is doing things. Before we just came to the studio, one man on the man who acquired Sabia was a Fugubi. Or say, if they don't release Wontumi, the best CEO Krumha. A baby. Now, it's one angle I want us to also go to. The fans, the supporters. When the big men in the NPP, when they go there, they just go there and say, for me, and then Mahu say, but me so alcohol, the Japan na fafa ho. But food soldiers no. And should we caution them say, Omuko be net trigger? Moja betinyanyu kwa saa kwa na oye se ene monyina de besi wa ha yan mebudi mi ani akoma o kan kasa ensem no budetimi akoye bibi kakra etuo nso de mu osu na police fon tran ma ana soja fon tran ma supporters ma mebu se mo ba mebu iyokodan awram dabi omon tran ho any attempt there will be bloodshed Baleto.
Yeah.
Let's handle that conversation. That side nothing. Yampon.
Okay, so Mr. Sammy.
Oh,
MPP4. Yeah, mama mi three about by four.
Can.
You can't embrace him not to trust him. Omo number one. Me fancy the whole world with the. Oh yes,
the whole world.
Yes, the whole world. You can't to trust him not embrace him. Pre-election, during election and post-election.
Yes.
Omun ko break. Omun ko break that. So we are no. And yet something new. It's not surprising.
Okay.
But I just want to put a question to them. If they dare to test the power of this government, they should touch any let me say, how should I put it? They should touch any security agency
or even any Yoko official.
Even Yoko official. They should just dare it and see. They should try. They are there on the social media making videos and threatening people. They should just try it and see. You see, we don't assume that we are as individuals powerful than the government. No. We are practicing democracy. So the individuals have their right to expression. You understand? You have your right to constructively criticize a government, or you have the right to demonstrate, and that demonstration should be constructive and should be legal. Okay. It should be within constraint and within some guide or some rules guiding it. You understand? Okay. You can't go and say you are demonstrating and be vandalizing, for example, properties belonging to the state, assaulting public or civil officials. Okay. You can't be doing that.
Okay.
What they are doing clearly is like they are fighting against.
So the threats may be easy.
Like they are fighting.
Some of the videos when I see them, I go like, "Hey, really? Are people that bold and powerful to be speaking to security authorities like that?"
They don't have any sense of direction. Yes, that's how I will put it. They don't have a sense of direction. And I will say, NPP, National Press Conference Party, don't have a future. Oh yes. See, they don't have a future. I have an NPP friend. I went to the same school with him, Achimota Secondary School. He's a very good friend of mine. I like him a lot. Like that guy, he usually calls me and then he asks me, so what these people are doing. When an NPP person does something, then he asks me what the person has done. What do I think about it? Then we'll discuss it. And I'll be advising him to do this and that. And he'll be listening, and then we'll be exchanging ideas and all stuff. I told him that, see, NPP, if you want to follow them like aggressively and want to be incumbent on their ideology to develop or to build your leadership skills, it will help you. See, you can be NPP but learn from NDC people. You can learn from someone like Samokuji Toblakwa. You can learn from Sam George. You can learn from Haruna Drusu. You are still an NPP. That doesn't change your political colours. I tell him, man, you listen to it and it's like, yeah, it's true and all that. See, NPP,
it's a fake NPP.
NPP,
that guy is a fake.
Their future is very, very shaky.
It's bleak.
Yes, if you look at the young people that are supposed to show some kind of difference and do things differently, for us to show that, for us to see that yes, the younger generation of the NPP are different. So there's going to be a kind of a wake-up call for the whole party as a political party to build itself, to rebuild itself. That kind of let's say that kind of assurance or that kind of zeal is not there. You don't see it in them. You understand? They I don't know, the aggressiveness is too much.
Okay.
So
they are just being aggressive.
When aggression is too much, it suppresses the logic. So the cognitive ability is not reduced. You understand? The cognition is suppressed in favor of the aggression. That is what is beating them now. And so it's an advice to them. Me, I'm just advising you. If you decide to learn and change, it's to your advantage. But if you don't, thank God, it's our advantage. It's an advantage to us to continue to reign.
Well, Chamo, we are closing. To supporters and fans of Wontumi who are making noise, threatening people, officials and all.
It's sad. It's sad. I mean, because we are in a democracy.
Democracy police for no home anymore.
Coca de ono. Coca de be rooted and make. But need na see what we were discussing earlier about people taking advantage just to campaign for themselves for a position in the party. And I think these are some of the things that they think that they can do for them to
be recognized.
Yes. And for it will not help. I mean, and for that one, I will agree with Kofipedia when he was talking about the fact that yes, people are doing so much just to campaign for themselves, but not for the party. And some of these comments, you know, Sana said, say, someone you know, you been threatening security agency, or more weapons are on between me. I yelled there.
So when
I
hear people speaking like that, I shock you.
The law is also on their side at this moment.
You are encroaching in their space. You go to them warning.
And now saying my warning. I mean, yeah, can't be said. They shouldn't make it so political. We know that there's a political twist to what is going on. I mean, say Wontumi or ye juma okruma nyende. Or ye juma che. Or operate che. Yoko for no apart from head no. Or man no monya no more hodada. And at what point no moon say Wontumi criminal activities near that. Because of the political heads. Maybe those who were there earlier were not looking his way because of a political person or a member or influence. The same way, NDC political heads at the Yoko now are looking at his direction because of your opponent. So we know that there's a political angle to what is happening. And indeed, it could be that, yes, whatever allegation that they are alleging, we are not there yet. Now they are investigating, gathering their evidence, and then later we will see how far they can go with it. So for me, I will urge the supporters or whoever, even if you want position in NPP, there's a better way to go about it. Yeah. Don't just go and threaten people and we will cause harm, chaos, and all those things. It won't help you, even if you have that political ambition or not. It will not help in any way, apart from what is happening right now. Later, it can be used against you.
Yes.
Especially if you are looking for work or if you have your own work, but you want to collaborate
deals,
with, you are a contractor or something. Yeah. Some of these things will go against you.
Yeah.
So do it the right way. At least learn from the leaders. When they come there, they don't do that. Wona come the wa onu ho hwe no. Wona wo akoye kika. Canada Japan call ho yehu se do kasa e. Ba omi akọ ho yehu se do kasa. O koka o ho de ya o na ho. O koye se du nkati ya ho. Wo na wo ho den. O na wo koye se du nkati ya ho. So I think they should be careful and at this point we know there's a political twist to what is happening.
Okay.
There's a better way to communicate, even if you want to be political. Don't go there and misbehave. Because if something happens right now, we know that
Where it's
there will be
coming from.
yes, there will be people who will be saying stuff. So for me, I think they should behave and stop that threats and that thing that they are doing there. Yeah.
Well, behave and stop the threats. Moye na etufa so na bullet biji gunya ya. And to the NPP, we don't know what strategy you guys are playing on the chairman Wontumi's arrest, but I know parties don't move just like that. Anytime a party moves, then you should know they have some interest somewhere. So let's see what the rest of the week will bring to us, as much as Wontumi's arrest, its detention, bail, and all those things are concerned. Let me say thanks to Honorable Baleto, joining us from University of Ghana, Legon, as well as Intimdo Solomon Chemo, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited. Now, also, who is saying, Obia can be do, but also can they. Chronona, Ojidi saying, Kofobi person, but no one, El Cosonana. And I say, Abia, wish Nasa. Now, then, NPP for some winyaska, Bema, a Yoko, there are two austerities, Nightmare release, Chairman Wontumi. This Chairman Wontumi quite a rich man. Apart from so rich man, name crop form a minus. Our clique of minus. What is happening? Next week, when we meet here on this channel, Sammy Flex TV, we will delve even deeper into some of these things. Stay tuned till we meet again. We're out of here. Bye-bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Push sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.